We're gonna do 360s. And I don't want you to don't check out yet, because this one's for all skill levels. The hard part about threes is that you're blind. You can't see where you're going for backside. And no matter what, you're gonna be skating out switch. So one thing that I really like to do is build it backwards. Build it from the end of the 360, how we like to come out of it. So if I'm gonna do a back three, I'm gonna come out of it going switch front side, okay? So we know the end is that switch front side motion. So at a height that I feel comfortable, I can work on this position and figure out how to come out of it where I'm not looking where I'm going. It's important to not look where you're going 360s, we'll get to that later. But the switch frontside kick turn, we want to be comfortable skating backwards out of it. And then once we get comfortable with that, we can actually just take our back 180 and throw it into the switch frontside kick turn. It is just fine to practice this stuff at the height that I'm showing it to you. There's no sense in bailing or getting lost or falling halfway up if you're not absolutely comfortable with it down here. Once you get comfortable with it, you're gonna have to build even though you're gonna start dealing with a lot more fear. So the skill has to really be set in stone. Have the humility to practice it a bunch at scum line, so when you start to get afraid, that your skills don't just like vanish. At about this section of the ramp is really where it's genuinely the same the rest of the way up. About halfway, just under halfway up the ramp, this is where you're actually really building that legitimate skill where your back threes are gonna be up in the vert. And if you notice, I'm not just spinning a 360 and trying to look where I'm going. That is over-rotated. As I start to go faster and higher, if I'm coming out of it with all my weight on my front leg and looking where I'm going, there's just too much pressure and too much rotation. So we have to be comfortable pausing halfway and letting those wheels drag out and just holding strong and using our feel to come out.